Savanka with a big thump down once again. Bennett creates a path for Barry O'Toole, but he drops the footy. Then he gets up. Then he gives it away to Walton. He drops the football. Off hands towards Charles. Now through the middle. Flanagan held up, not going anywhere. The umpire will come in and ball it up. Still inside the centre square.
I think the words would be ringing in their ears, wouldn't it, Crier? You've been the best side all year now. Let's go.
So ball up. Maloney gets it down to the side of the pack. Flanagan can get it away to Lewis. He goes instead towards Andrews. Can't take the mark. Alistair Woods is there. Leads Lindsay. Kick over his shoulder towards half forward. Nayland comes out. Oh, great mark in front of Matty King, Ben Nayland. And he will shoot for goal from 45 metres out on a pretty difficult angle, though. Be kicking across the breeze from the right half forward flank just inside 50. We'll be shooting for goal number 5 this afternoon. And this to make the margin 18 points.
So the signal's going out. Tom Malone Grant marking the goal square for you. Both Nathan Lewis and Darren Ryan both giving the message.
So Ben Nayland, 4 goals, 2 so far this afternoon. Comes in 45 metres out. Probably on about a 65-degree angle. He comes in. Oh, Breeze bringing it back around. Great kick.
Oh, that's a great
Ben
kick.
Nayland has put it through from behind.
Point.
So 4 goals, 3 his personal tally.
Don't do that to me.
They go to 12-10-82. Just wanted to build you up, Laurie. 12-10-82, Bannockburn Corio. 10-9-69, Buckley's Entertainment Centre. Final quarter scoreboard. Minute and a half played.
Matty King played on quickly to Ricky Bingham. He kicks it out wide, looking for Matt McNamara. Intercepting there, Corey Flanagan runs clear, runs the full distance, chips it inboard. Darren Ryan, great lead. He got away from Ricky Lazarick on that occasion, and magnificent little pass there came in from Corey Flanagan, who's continuing his good form. The chance here for the coach to start to have an influence on the final result. Darren Ryan, not that many weeks ago we saw him kick 9 at Bannockburn. Haven't seen him repeat that form here at St Albans, but knows where the goals are, lines them up. Ricky Lazarick, 30 metres from goal, directly in front. Terrible kick off the boot from Darren Ryan. I tell you what, it's come back though, and the Bannockburn players are not happy. Darren Ryan kicks his second behind. Not good off the boot, that one, Laurie. But
no, she's a bit of a wobbly.
12-11-83 Bannockburn. They lead Corio 10-9-69. Buckley's Entertainment Centre. Final quarter scoreboard approaching 3 minutes.
So Matthew King from full-back for Corio. Huddle at centre half-back. Players spreading now. Ricky O'Toole short. Savanka wide. He goes to the outer side. 50 metre looking for McNamara. He's clear and he should be able to take the mark. He does. Outside defensive 50, turns around. Plays on now. Drills it back towards the middle. Terrible kick off the boot. Might be, great mark over the back. Christian Shaw against Amon Charles. And Christian Shaw takes it in the middle of the ground. Leads on. Andrews is there. Nayland as well. Malone Grant long. Pretty congested between him and inside 50. So just holding play up. Now Ryan gives him a lead. He goes long as he can go towards Malone Grant. King, Savanka, Andrews off the back. And at the back of the pack also was Ryan. Can he make amends? He wheels back around, looks for the handball, then he kicks. Great smother by Kelvin Keating. And now falls towards Lewis, but he was out of bounds before he got the kick away. And luckily so for Corio, because Alistair Woods and Shane Andrews were standing in the goal square for the mark. But it will be a boundary throw in about 35 metres around from the Bannockburn goal. So it'll be Savanka up against, well, possibly Alistair Woods. It will be. And Flanagan in there as well, going up. Savanka off hands towards Dwayne Broom, back towards the danger zone. Charles, good pick up, runs into some danger though. Ryan and Christian Shaw. It won't favour Shaw on his right. He gets around, short little kick towards Nayland. He can handball it back to Shaw, or handball though, too much on it. Goes towards the boundary line. Now Bingham and Shaw need some support. Andrews comes in as well, gives it back towards Christian Shaw. Can go with a left foot kick. Terrible kick off the boot. Falls in the arms of Ricky O'Toole. Gets it away to Lee Clifford from defensive 50. Goes to centre wing. Walton, Clinton Shaw over the back. Oh, great second effort. Then a tight little kick towards Hinchcliffe and Dillon. Hinchcliffe meets it and gets a Shepherd. Goes with the right foot kick. Great kick too to Andrews. And he takes the mark. Gives it away to Alistair Woods. Alistair Woods can run in 40 metres out and finish it. No, he can't. He's missed. And Malone Grant runs into the goal umpire. Knocks him over. The goal umpire gets up and says, goal. I'm dead, one behind. So one behind to Alistair Woods. And They go to 12-12-84. Bannockburn, Corio 10-9-69. Buckley's Entertainment Centre final quarter scoreboard. 5 minutes played.
So Matty King does the kicking in. Nathan Lewis impeded Ricky O'Toole. Advantage paid. O'Toole's had 3 bounces. He's run forward of centre, kicks it long to half forward for Corio. Mark not taken there, comes to ground, Matt Dillon. He's brought the ground, Bolchevic picks it up, he's in the forward pocket, hooks it back towards the front of the goal square. Flanagan picks it up, handball intercepted by Rivet, he's brought the ground. Oh, a trip to Barry O'Toole, I'd suggest 20 metres out. Barry was heading goalwards anyway, but grabbed by the ankle as he tried to get away, and umpire, no hesitation in blowing the whistle. So for the first 5 minutes of the quarter, the ball's been in the Bannockburn goal square. First time forward for Corio, Barry O'Toole, 20 metres out. If our memory serves me right, Laurie, similar position this time in the last quarter last week and he missed. Can he make amends today?
Well, they'll be hoping not.
Barry O'Toole moves in. That's a much better looking kick. He's pretty happy. The goal umpire's happy. That's a goal to Corio. Can they come back? Barry O'Toole second. Corio's 11th. 11-9-75. They trail Bannockburn 12-12-84. Buckley's Entertainment Centre final quarter scoreboard. 6.5 minutes gone.
Well, Barry's had 8 kicks today and 2 goals. That'll be down on his number of tallies in kicks as well. But he could be very dangerous up there.
So back to the middle and back to 9 points of difference.
We've still got a bit of footy left.
And we played 7 minutes, final term. Umpire Andrew with the football. And we'll throw the ball in the air for Savanka. And Maloney does so now. And Maloney does well to get it down towards Dwayne Broom. Barry O'Toole through the middle does well. Kick was smothered beautifully by Flanagan. Needs some support now running into a pack. Dans is there as well. He tries to break free. Can't take the footy with him. Falls towards Ricky O'Toole. Arches his back and gets away. Short little handball to Clifford. Puts him under pressure. Gives it back to O'Toole. Running through the middle. Goes to the right foot. Tumbling punt towards Rivet against Giles. Rivet puts the hands up. Keys. Front and centre. Kick over the shoulder towards the goal square where John Bolchevic was standing by himself. But it goes through for one behind.
So you should, Johnny.
To the Corio side. So they go to 11-10-76. And they trail Bannockburn 12-12-84. That's on the Buckley's Entertainment Centre final quarter scoreboard.
So Aaron Broom to kick in for Bannockburn once again. Going to the outer side this time. Keeps it low. Looking for and finding Carp. Cameron Carp on the 50-metre arc defensively. Kicks long towards centre wing. Nathan Lewis in front. Takes the mark there ahead of Lee Clifford. Will have to come back behind the mark, which he now does. Signals that he's going low. He's got Dwayne Broom in the centre on his own. But it'll be a long kick from there. I think they'll take the defensive tack along the outer boundary. Nathan Lewis now does kick the ball a long way, and that's no exception. Long kick to half forward. Ball comes to the back of the pack. Savanka doing the roving after trying to get the mark. Hooks it up into the air. I think he's put it out into Boundary Road and out of bounds on the full with the free kick going back again to Nathan Lewis. He kicks long once again, this time to the 50-metre arc. Tom Malone Grant almost interfered with. Reading it well there was Broom. Can't take the footy, unfortunately. Bigham picks it up, tries to get a handball away. McNamara's in there. And finally, the umpire whistles play. And just inside the 50-metre arc at half-forward flank for Bannockburn, the ball will be put in the air. 8 points the difference. Bannockburn in control at the moment. Ball goes in the air. Andrews beaten by Savanka. Ball comes back into the corridor, picked up by Malone Grant, dodges a couple, handball over to
won't miss this.
Darren Ryan, runs into an open goal and has kicked a goal, Darren Ryan. So that's a goal to the Bannockburn side, 13-12-90. They lead Corio, 11-10-76, Buckley's Entertainment Centre. Final quarter scoreboard, 9 minutes gone.
Yeah, well, it was a very handy goal there, Eric. It was a bit of good team play there. They just got the ball in the right area.
Well, Malone Grant, lovely poise, wasn't it?
Well, we've seen him throughout the year, Eric. He seems to do that with fairly nonchalant ease, and it was great play. And he doesn't rush. He doesn't rush what he does, and
no.
He got the ball out to the guy in their coach and was able to walk right into the goal square and kick an easy goal.
So Aaron Van Ingen coming off for Matty Pilgrim. Back to the middle, Maloney up against Savanka. Savanka with a big thump down towards centre half forward. Walton to run onto it. Manning also there, getting back there, Matty Dillon. Manning keeps his feet, runs through some traffic at centre half forward. Wheels around on the 50, goes long, rivet to Shepherd, goes into goal and quick reply for Corio. And Shane Manning puts his first of the afternoon on the board. And they go to 12-10-82. Back to 8 points of difference. Bannockburn 13-12-90. Buckley's Entertainment Centre final quarter scoreboard. 10 minutes played.
Yes, well, you notice though both sides are trying to get into the corridor as quick as they possibly can, and especially when they get into their forward 50, and that's exactly what's got to happen.
No good going a long way around the last quarter, Loz.
Definitely not.
So the ball now in the middle once again as the umpire will put it in the air. Savanka and Maloney. Savanka, big punch again, looking for Walton at half forward. Dans tries to crash through the pack, loses the footy. Ball comes out, well, once again, that high tackle. Umpire didn't see that. He was on the blind side of the pack. And Amon Charles will hand the ball back to the umpire. We'll have a secondary ball up, slightly forward of centre for Corio as the ball goes up again. This time Maloney gets the tap down. O'Toole held, play on, said the umpire. Ryan, he's got 2 to beat. The ball is under Darren Ryan, but the umpire said no free kick, no prior opportunity.
I think Ricky said, what are you going to do to get a free kick? Well, he's had to work hard from all day.
Yes, certainly it's been a great battle here, Nathan Lewis, as the ball goes up once again. In the middle, Walton gets a tap down to Barry O'Toole. Breaks the tackle well, runs his full measure. On the left foot, goes towards half forward. Darren Bennett just got a slight break on his opponent on that occasion. And that was Matty Dillon, kicks it into the air. Gee, a terrible kick for forwards. Johnny Keys throws the ball out in front of himself. He's absolutely run over by the fence down there, Bannockburn. Now it's almost like a rugby scrum as the umpire puts a whistle on play. 40 metres from the Corio goal as the umpire, very close to the boundary, will put the ball in the air. Maloney, he's made it to the ball up there. Savanka decides to stay back on the wing. So Rivet does the ruck work. Long handball from Walton. Goes to Dans. Ricky O'Toole's grabbed with the footy. Play on. Well, advantage paid. The free kick goes to Bannockburn. Christian Shaw's had 3 bounces. He's run almost to the middle. Terrible kick off the boot. Darren Ryan and Rick Lazarick, they tackle out there. The ball kicked off the ground by Ricky Bingham. Leads in the race for the ball. Handball over the top to Lee Clifford. He goes towards half forward flank, kicks it back in towards the corridor, in front Carr, can't take the mark, comes to the back of the pack, Bolchevic taps it along the ground looking for a teammate out there who's grabbed without the footy. Keys. Umpire puts a whistle on play eventually because the ball isn't going anywhere, and gee, the Bannockburn defence absolutely working overtime at the moment as the ball finally handed back to the umpire by Aaron Broome. And the ball will put up 20 metres from the behind post, deep in the attacking area for Corio. 13 minutes gone, final quarter, preliminary final, GDFL. Ball goes up, big tap forward by Robbie Walton into the path of Amon Charles. Flanagan's in there, Shane Manning picks it up, has a pot shot from 20 metres out. Bannockburn prepared to concede the behind. 12 goals, 11. 83 Corio. They trail Bannockburn 13-12-90. Buckley's Entertainment Centre final quarter scoreboard, 13.5 minutes gone.
Nathan Lewis from fullback decides to play on again to gain 20 metres. Goes long towards Woods, 1 out against 3. He'll have to be good here. Off hands, Flanagan at the back, been sensational all afternoon. Kick around the corner towards Andrews, 1 out with McNamara. Falls to the back of the pack now. Darren Ryan to come at it. McNamara to meet him too. They come at it. Ryan does well. Andrews there. Woods as well. Fighting hard for it. McNamara over the top.
Oh.
The umpire will come in and ball it up at half forward for the Tigers.
You wouldn't want to be playing AFL then. I think he'd have been pinged.
So I'll ball up.
He did drag it in.
Andrews to come and do the ruck work against Savanka. Comes in. Gets it down towards Shaw. Christian Shaw long. 2 out, Pilgrim up against Keating, punched away now, Bigham. They have to get Malane Grant off the ground, he can't run. He goes at it though, he does pretty well in the end to get there. Ryan, he's dragged a couple of Cry players off the ball. Now Lazarick gets a kick away as he's slung. Maloney to run at it, the big ruckman, it sits for him okay. Met by Clifford, gets the handball over the top to Dwayne Broome. 60 metres out, chips the ball towards Nayland, he takes the mark. Can run in now, goes from 45 metres out. Long towards goal, offline and through for 1 behind. So I've got him down for 4 goals for this afternoon.
Correct,
right. Ben Nayland. And they go to 13-91. They lead Corio 12-11-83. Buckley's Entertainment Centre final quarter scoreboard, 15 minutes played.
So Ricky O'Toole to kick the ball in from the defensive goal square, gets a lead from Shane Manning, takes the mark inside defensive 50 still. So Corio now trying to chip the ball. Kevin Dans calls the ball. He's just outside the 50-metre defensive arc, so they haven't got too far. Corio, Dans back into the centre corridor. From behind, Lee Clifford can't take the mark. Christian Shaw can't take the footy. Picked up by Eamon Charles, runs away. Kicks it long into the full forward area for Corio. Barry O'Toole in front, can't take the mark. Bit of experience over Cameron Carr there. Does well, comes back, pushed. Play on, said the umpire. Now it stacks on the mill. And 45 metres out from the Corio goal, the umpire at centre half forward for Corio will put the ball in the air. A very tired looking Barry O'Toole, last man up from that clash there.
We tried everything there to try and win that ball, Eric, and it's the way he plays, and it knocks you out a bit.
So from the ball up there, Nathan Lewis picked up, nice little handball to Christian Shaw. He kicks long on the left foot to half forward, in front Shane Andrews. He's got away there from Matt McNamara. He's got the lead there from Nolan, decides to go long. The lead to the pocket is from Matty Pilgrim. Drops the mark, should have taken, follows up quickly, gets the ball back to Darren Ryan. He eludes a tackle almost. Handball back to Matty Pilgrim. He's bowled over. Now the umpire was given throwing the ball. Rick Lazarick, handball quickly to Ricky Bigham. Over the top there to Kevin Dan. So Corio trying to keep possession. As the ball goes to centre wing at the back of the pack, Tom Malone Grant got the crumb, kicks it back into Darren Ryan, attacks the footy. Eludes Lazarick on that occasion. Back to a vacant goal square, picked up by Lindsay. He decides to go for the torpedo. Terrible. He's picked a terrible option there. Dwayne Broome eludes a tackle, chips it inboard to Darren Ryan, takes the mark, decides to go for home, and he misses. He's hanging his head in shame, Darren Ryan. Only a behind. 13-14-92 Bannockburn. 12-11-83 Corio. Buckley's Entertainment Centre. Final quarter scoreboard. 17 minutes gone.
I think if Darren's first option had been the one he used, he was going to go and then he stopped, and that was just enough to take the momentum off his kick.
Matty King kicks in looking for McNamara, but pushed out of the contest. Malone Grant takes the mark. Drives it in towards Andrews and Nolan. They line up, and Andrews has taken the mark. Will kick from 45 metres out directly in front. 2 goals won this afternoon.
If he hit it, Loz, he'd kick this.
Well, I've got to tell you, the Corio boys looking pretty tired. They've got to do all the playmaking in this quarter, and that takes it out of you a fair bit. And just to see a lot of, you have a quick look around the ground. There's a lot of guys with hands on hips. 18
minutes, 3 goals in front. Take a bit of getting.
9 points of difference at the moment. Coming in.
Giving it a ride.
And Nayland Mark has taken the mark 3 metres out from goal, but on a pretty tight angle, but on the right side for a right footer.
He's pretty smart cookie, this guy. He might give himself just enough room to shuffle around there and plug this.
He's kicked 4 goals for this afternoon, Ben Nayland. And he's in the left forward pocket. He's only 3 metres out if he comes right to the mark. He comes in now. He'll walk in. Is he going to? Yes, he does. He comes round and he has kicked it. Ben Nayland has put his 5th on the board. And the 14th for Bannockburn. They go to 14-14-98. They lead Corio 12-11-83. Buckley's Entertainment Centre final quarter scoreboard. 19 minutes played.
Well, I do marvel at the skill of some of these youngsters, Eric. In our day, we never did those sort of kicks, but that was a nice goal. He did everything right there. He ran straight. When he got within metre, probably the man on the mark, he was able to go around. I think he probably got a metre, didn't he?
Yeah,
just got enough to, and that was you've got to execute the kick beautifully, and he exactly did that. He's played a great game up there.
So at the 19-minute mark, final quarter, umpire Keating will put the ball in the air once again. Savanka to do battle again with Maloney. He's done well today. Savanka tapped down to Barry O'Toole, runs clear, gets the ball to foot eventually. Running at it, there's Matt Dillon for Bannockburn. He on the left foot, hooks it back toward the wing. Maloney's made good ground. Lewis is calling for it just inboard, decides to go longer than that, goes to the lead at full forward from Nayland. In front, King Can't take the mark, recovers, tries to take a couple on, ball falls clear, Pilgrim, handball out to Woods, Woods with an open goal, has had a pot shot, and he's kicked the goal! Alistair Woods for Bannockburn has kicked the 15th goal, 15-14, 104 Bannockburn.
It's
They
game,
lead
set and
Corio, 12-11, 83, Buckley's Entertainment Centre, final quarter scoreboard, 20 minutes gone.
Well, they can't get out of this. No, she's all over now.
God, they're not taking him off after that, are they?
Premeditated.
Oh, that's a tragedy. What a great goal.
So back to the middle.
That's the rotation system, Eric. You've got to get with it, mate.
Never had that in your day, did it? No, come off, stay off.
Not with good players.
So back to the middle.
He's had a great game too.
21 points of difference, Bannockburn in the lead. Savanka gets it down to Ricky O'Toole. Lewis over the top, tapped it on. Through the middle, Cornwall. Bared down by Flanagan, dropped the footy. Now Walton in the middle, over the top of it. Also McNamara, his handball. Throw, said the umpire. Wasn't a handball, it was a throw. And Christian Shaw's got it. Pops it up to centre half forward. Andrews up against Lindsay. Good defensive play by Lindsay. Falls to the side of the pack. Lazarick with a clearing kick back to the middle. Clinton Shaw gets back there. Also Gibbs over the top. Coming at it, Barry O'Toole. Gibbs slides it on towards Cameron Carr. Now Carr back towards the middle of the ground. Over the head of Flanagan. Over Clifford. Falls into the arms of Van Ing. And it's all running right for Bannockburn now. Goes long towards Nail and third in line. Mullane Grant. Kick over the shoulder. He's missed. 4 goals, 1. Tom Mullane Grant. Really the goal of the day.
Take him off.
And Bannockburn 15-15, 105. They lead Corio 12-11, 83. Buckley's Entertainment Centre final quarter scoreboard, 21.5 minutes played.
Well, Matt King's kicked in very quickly, looks for and finds Ricky O'Toole outside defensive 50. Has a bounce. He's running half pace though. Chips it to the lead coming from Walton, intercepting there. Van Ingen again for Bannockburn. It's back inside the 50-metre arc. Tom Mullane Grant does well. Gets a handball to Perkins. He's got a fortnight. Pick it up. Line him up, Ash Perkins, and has missed to the left. Gee, they've had some opportunities to absolutely bury this game, Bannockburn, but they haven't kicked truly. 15-16, 106 Bannockburn. 12-11, 83 Corio, Buckley's Entertainment Centre. Final quarter scoreboard, 22 minutes gone.
So Matthew King from fullback for the Devils plays on. Gains 10 metres, goes long to outside 50. Looking for Ricky O'Toole, held on to by Mullane Grant. And we'll get the free kick at half-back flank. Chips the ball over the top as okay. Lee Clifford takes the mark. Still in between wing and half-forward. Or half-back for Corio. Now drives it long towards half-forward flank. Walton tried to tap it on. Off hands. The front of the pack was Dillon. And happy to see it over the boundary line. We'll have a throw in.
He's been a tradesman, Matt Dillon, back there, Laurie, hasn't he?
Oh, that's normally the way he plays, Eric. He's when he gets a chance to run, but today he's had to sort of be a little bit more negative today, and he's done a great job down there. Most of the players down back have done okay.
So boundary throw in. Walton tried to punch it on, but getting there first was Christian Shaw. Now it falls to Cornwall. Handball, no, kick over his shoulder. Maloney, he can't take it. Got some support. Also there was getting off the ground. It might be Gibbs, is it? No, Clinton Shaw. And it will be a ball up. Half forward flank out of side. Corio into attack. They trail 15-16 to 12-11.
Some tired bodies, Laurie, out there. Gee, there is.
There sure is.
So a ball up. And it will be Maloney who gets it down towards Ricky O'Toole. Nathan Lewis over the shoulder, said the umpire. And will be Peter Maloney at half-back for Bannockburn to take the free kick.
He's stuck at his task all day.
Well, he took the words out of my mouth, Eric. I was going to say he's worked at his game all the time. He's got crashed in the centre bounces and the throw-ups, but around the ground he's done quite okay.
Goes to centre wing. Handball over the top. Came from Cornwall. Needs somebody to run onto it. McNamara was there. And also in the middle of the pack,
Ricky O'Toole.
Ricky O'Toole, yeah. And he's wrapped up. Gets the ball back to the umpire on centre wing on the outer side. Been playing 24 minutes final term, 15-16 Bannockburn. They lead Corio 12-11. Ball up. Punched away by Walton. Get it down to Cornwall. Kick over his shoulder. Clinton Shaw gets back there again. Takes the mark at half-back flank. And wants to play on now. Go to the middle of the ground. Dangerous kick though. Manning should be able to take the mark and does. Against the smaller Hinchcliffe. And And try and drive it forward for Corio. Lead on from Keys. He goes towards the lead of Clifford. Good kick too. Takes the mark in front of David Gibbs.
Too little, too late, lost.
Yes, far too late.
So now Clifford goes along with a right foot kick. Great kick. And has got the distance easily in the end. Lee Clifford has put it through.
He put
for his third goal. And the 13th for Corio. They go to 13-11-89. They trail Bannockburn 15-16, 106. Buckley's Entertainment Centre final quarter scoreboard, 25 minutes played.
Yeah, well, they tried hard up in that forward line. They just haven't had the mix right up there, I don't feel. Chad Rivets kicked a couple of goals, and Clifford's been okay, but they just haven't had him in the right spot because he hasn't played too bad, Clifford. But
having said that, the Bannockburn defence has been immaculate.
Oh, it certainly has, Eric. As I said, that there's not too many. I mean, Robert Giles probably hasn't done a lot, but he's held Chad River to 2 goals.
In the middle, Savanka, huge punch forward again. Picked up by Matt Dillon, we're speaking about. Hooks it around the body. Mark Tuggan in the middle by Cornwall for Corio. Kicks it forward. You've got Manning loose on half forward flank. He's fair way in front of Christian Shaw. Hooks it round on the left foot. The leads come from Keys up there. Can't take the mark. Bannockburn defence again. Head for the boundary. And why wouldn't you at the 26-minute mark of the last quarter? So in front of the scoreboard at St Albans here, half forward flank for Corio, kicking to the northern end. 15-16, 106 plays, 13-11-89. Bannockburn in front, the ball comes in, comes to ground. Picked up by Nathan Lewis once again as he heads toward the boundary line. And, well...
Kick out of bounds from the full.
Out in the full.
Yep, Cameron Carr.
So it's a free kick to the Corio side. As
Cornwall.
So Nevada Cornwall now. Nobody on the mark. Decides to run. Kicks it long to full forward position. Up high there. Players can't take the mark. Keys thrown out without the footy as the umpire is Johnny on the spot. Puts the whistle on play and will put the ball into the air once again. Bannockburn more than happy, I think, just to keep it congested there in the pocket for the next minute or two as the ball comes down. Players, Maloney tries to crash his way to the pack, kicks it off the ground, picked up by Barry O'Toole, hooks it round with the left foot, off hands for another behind. So Corio, 13-12-90. Trail Bannockburn, 15-16, 106. Buckley's Entertainment Centre final quarter scoreboard, 27 minutes now gone.
So Nathan Lewis from fullback for Bannockburn. Alistair Woods just on the ground, plays on and goes, well, short dangerously. Oh, in the end, okay, because Matty Dillon made something out of nothing. Then he chips the ball towards Van Ingen. Also Cornwall getting back there. Andrews off hands. Woods to come at it as well on centre wing. Leaves it behind. Now Flanagan, nearly picks it up. Got some support in Woods. Tried to break the tackle of Lazarick. Does so somehow. Got it to Perkins on centre wing. Now Perkins chips the ball towards Matty Pilgrim. Can't take the mark off hands. Lindsay's there. Got a high tackle. We'll take a free kick. And it will be a free to Toby Lindsay. Wants to play on quickly towards Manning on true centre wing. Play on quickly, gets it long towards the lead of Ricky Bigham, who runs off Mullane Grant, who's down there though. Ricky Bigham to run inside 50, short little kick towards Barry O'Toole. Cameron Carr right next to him. He'd be happy to see it over the boundary line. Cameron Carr doesn't quite get there though. Bolchevac on the boundary line. In fact, it's a free kick. It's off the ball and it's coming back to Cameron Carr against Barry O'Toole. So Cameron Carr in the right back pocket. Drills it towards Mullane Grant, takes the mark on half back. Plays on quickly, goes long towards centre wing Maloney. Lewis is there as well, off hands to the front of the pack, Savanka. His handball towards Dan's, handball to Ricky O'Toole, sets him up. Now coming back Savanka, Ricky O'Toole runs into him, keeps his feet on hands and knees, burrows in, and the umpire will come in and ball it up on centre wing on the outer side. We've been playing 28.5 minutes, final term. 15-16, 106, Bannockburn, Corio 13-12-90.
Savanka with the
Savanka with cramp, yep. No wonder.
Yeah.
Pretty fair effort this afternoon running at this ground in the ruck all day. Now, from the ruck contest, short little kick out towards the centre, Van Ingen. Cornwall gets back there first. Can get it round, handball to Clifford, sets him up, loses the football. Numbers with Bannockburn now. Flanagan gets a clearing kick towards centre half forward. Ryan to run onto it. Cornwall gets there first. He gets a kick away, short towards Lindsay. Will it sit for him? Yes, it will. Can he get around Woods? No, he can't. Handball's back in, though, towards Manning. He has to run it. Flanagan, who comes at him on the cricket pitch area. Handball to Ryan. This to seal the game. Handball from Ryan was terrible in the end of Woods. He can't pick it up. Coming at him, Lindsay did well. Ryan runs through the middle, taps it onto Perkins. Lazarick comes at him. Breaks free. Can go short to Nayland. And Nayland takes the mark. With a little scissor kick effort too from Ben Nayland as he took the mark and will shoot for goal from 45 metres out directly in front for goal number 6.
Fair dinkum, they were queuing up for it then, weren't they? They didn't know who was going to kick this. They went to the right bloke. He's already kicked 4 or 5. 6 would be a good day's work in a Prim final, wouldn't it?
In a winning side.
Get a game next week, I reckon.
So, from 45 metres out directly in front, Ben Nayland, 5 goals, 4. He certainly hasn't had a lack of kicking a goal. And will shoot from directly in front. Comes in with Lazarick standing the mark. Right foot kick, wobbly Kernahan kick, and has missed to the far side. 5 goals, 5 his personal tally. 15, 17, 107. Bannockburn, they led Corio 13, 12, 90. Buckley's Entertainment Centre final quarter scoreboard, 30.5 minutes played.
Might as well blow it now, Laurie.
Yeah, I reckon that was a good description too of that kick, Jason. It was definitely a Kernahan kick.
So Matt King kicks it in long. Mark taken outside 50 by Ricky O'Toole. Plays on quickly now, kicks to the lead of Cornwall. Drops the mark. Coming back on the footy is Tom Malone Grant. Kicks it back inboard for the Bannockburn side. Diving mark there for Shane Andrews at 60. And they'll just want to control the footy now. Kicks it along to
Perkins.
The pocket. Matt King took the mark there ahead of Ashley Perkins. And, well, needs to move the ball on. Hasn't got much to kick to. Gaylard as the siren sounds.
Doesn't matter.
It's all over. The preliminary final has been played and won. The final score reads Bannockburn 15 goals 17, 107 have defeated Corio 13 goals 12, 90.
In that final term, Bannockburn 3 goals, 7 they managed, while Corio managed 3 goals, 3. 16 points of difference at the end, 15, 16, 106 Bannockburn. They defeated Corio 13, 12, 90. The goal kickers for Bannockburn, 5 to Ben Nayland, 4 to Tom Malone Grant, 2 to Shane Andrews, and singles to Aaron Benning and Corey Flanagan, Darren Ryan and Alistair Woods. While for Corio, 3 to Lee Clifford, 2 each to Chad Rivet, Barry O'Toole and Ricky O'Toole. Singles to Troy Gundry, Shane Manning, John Bolchevik and Kevin Dans. So it'll be Thompson and Bannockburn in the 2003 GDFL Grand Final. The Battle of the Tigers, the City and the Country Tigers, next Saturday afternoon. We'll take a break. When we come back, the final siren, thanks to Australian Treaded Piner. We'll have our wrap of the day in football and talk about the 2003 GDFL Grand Final next Saturday afternoon between Thompson and Bannockburn. You listen to 94.7 The Pulse, your home of local football.